All right. Well, thank you all for joining me on the Introduction to Leadership webinar. We are going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen with you. If you can hang on with me for just one moment here. All right. Can you all see the PowerPoint presentation on the screen? Julie, Deborah, can you see this? Ladies, can you please let me know if you see Avon on the screen?
Well, I don't see anything because I'm just on my phone, so I'm not seeing anything.
Okay. Julie or Laura, do you see Avon on the screen? I want to make sure before I proceed. Okay, I'm going to assume that you do. Julie, can you message me and let me know? All right, let's use our chat box here and see. Okay, so you do see it. Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I can get the screen to move. Good gracious, we're having all sorts of troubles today, aren't we? All right. Well, the great thing is, like I said, this is being recorded. So for anyone who can't join us today, they can watch this later. And really, this is just kind of explaining what leadership is to you, and then also explaining the current incentives we have going on, as well as how you make your money as a leader. And even though some of you may have a small team already, there's so much leadership information that it can get confusing. So I just want to make sure everyone knows how they make their money and the great opportunities that are out there. So we're going to go over what is leadership, how you make your money with your leadership business, what the current leadership incentives are, where do you start, how do people join your team, and what are the new representative programs? So once they join, how do they make their money? Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started with the first one, which is what is leadership? And really, leadership is mentoring. Whether you're talking about leadership within Avon or just leadership in general, that is what it is. It means you get to partner with new representatives who will look to you for support, inspiration, and motivation as they launch their business. Building relationships, sharing your experience, offering solutions, and celebrating their success are all key components of mentoring. And remember that you are not alone in this. You have the support of your upline and of your district manager. So if you decide that you want to share the opportunity and you have a few people join your team, don't feel that all of a sudden you have this big, this big burden or anything like of that sort on you, because really, we are here with you every step of the way. And it's all about your upline and myself kind of teaching you and modeling things for you so that you can see how it's done. And then we can watch you do it, and we can kind of share best practices and go from there. So it's by no means something that you immediately have, this huge responsibility because you have a few people on your team. We really are here to help support you with that. Okay, so it's about building relationships, and we are in a relationship business. I mean, just what the relationship I have with the ladies that are on this call right now. I think we all know a few things about each other's family. We know some things about each other's why they came to Avon. I can tell you that I know some things about Laura, for sure. In fact, Laura just registered a fundraiser. I know some things about Deborah. Deborah has a daughter. And Deborah came to Avon, she loves beauty products. She loves shopping. She wanted something fun to do. We also have Julie on the call, and Julie came to Avon, and she's got the cutest little girl who is very into animals. She's her animal lover. I see all the things on Facebook with her daughter and her little animals. So, it really is about those relationships, whether you're building a team or you're just selling. And it's not just selling. We love those who sell too. So sharing your expertise. Share the ideas and the excitement on how to promote your new business. We have the social media center, so you've got that right there. Reviewing product features and benefits. If you're newer to Avon and you don't know a lot about the products, that's okay. Pick one or two products that you know a few things about and share that with the people in your downline. And these are just suggestions. Again, your upline and your district manager are here to help you and your team. Fall in love with our products. Reviewing our product features and benefits, sampling them and demonstrating them is what gets you the sales. And when you get that new team member, it's really important for you to share that with her as well. Let her fall in love with those products as well. Just like when you find a really great recipe, you want to tell everybody about it. I made this awesome chicken pot pie. I was so proud of myself. I've never made a chicken pot pie. Always bought those little ones that go in the oven. My mom used to get them for us. They're horrible. They're like, 4 inches in diameter, like one per person. I never actually made it. So, I'm so proud of myself. I made a chicken pot pie this weekend. First thing I did is I shared it on Facebook. I wanted to share my chicken pot pie with everyone. So it's the same thing when you find this great product with Avon and you want to tell everybody about it. You really want to make sure those in your downline know exactly what those benefits are and how to share it as well. And solutions, especially when you have a new person, she might have some questions. She might need help brainstorming how to get new customers, maybe help finding that perfect skincare product for her sister. So it's all about helping her and guiding her to the training tools that will help her to succeed. And as a mentor, I think it's also important for us to not only help the representative, but show them where they can find the answers themselves as well. So, if she wants to know, oh my gosh, I need to buy samples. Where do I buy samples? We can direct her, you're going to go first over to my orders and then order samples. And, we can walk her through it instead of saying, hold on, I'll get you the item number for that particular product. That way we're not just, feeding her for a day, we're teaching her how to fish. And of course, celebrating every success. Celebrating her success is really important because when you are new in leadership and you have, whether it's a big success where you title or it's a small success where you give someone a try it kit or you just tell them about the opportunity, those are some really important moments in her leadership journey. And if we don't celebrate those, she may not continue to want to go forth with her journey. And, our idea of a success may be different than her idea of a success. So that's important to know as well. So recognizing those accomplishments, big and small. So how do you make money from leadership, right? Because we're all in this to make some money. So there are seven ways to earn right now. The first one is the Generation 1 bonus. So this is the money that you can make from what your first generation sells every two weeks. The second is the generation bonus from your G2. Third is generation bonus from your G3. Then you have a gold leader bonus, an executive cash bonus, a first order $20 bonus, a sponsoring 3% bonus, rank advancement, and mentor bonus. So all of these different ways to earn. And, we have selling as well. So they consider the 2 ways to earn, selling and leadership. And in my experience, the majority of people that I know who make a full-time living from Avon do the 2 together. So I challenge you to do 2 things if you want to be a successful Avon representative. The first one would be making President's Club. Become a top seller with Making President's Club. That's $10,000 in sales per cycle. The second thing that I would challenge you to do is become a bronze ambassador. And that is the first level of titled leadership. If you become a bronze ambassador and you like it and you want to go forth, then there are plenty of other levels that you can achieve with additional monies. But I do find that representatives that do the two tend to make the most money. So this is our current leadership structure. So right here you can see someone that has one active representative under them is called a promoter. Now, the really cool thing is all they have to have is just one person underneath them, and they can actually make 3% of what that person sells every single campaign if that new person that they have underneath them started in campaign 4 or later. So this is a new program. So if you have people underneath you that started prior to campaign 4 of this year, then, and you're not at least a bronze ambassador, then you're not making any money on them every single campaign. You're only making money on the recruiting bonus that you get for their first or second order. But anyone that you have recruited and added to your team from campaign 4 and beyond, you're going to automatically get a 3% bonus every 2 weeks from what they sell. So there is a qualifier. Your order, like it shows right here, must be at least $50, and their order must be at least $50 for you to make that 3%. So for example, if there is a campaign where you have a $33 order and they have a $175 order, you do not make 3% from them that campaign, but you can make it the next campaign. So this is, this could be your fun money. This could be your coffee money, your movie money, because it's not turning into car payment money yet. This is turning into fun money right here when you just have one person under you. Now you can get the same earnings when you have at least 2 people underneath you, but you start to get that larger check every 2 weeks when you meet the bronze ambassador qualifications, and we are going to talk about that as well. Any questions so far? All right. So building a team, advancing in rank, mentoring, and developing others. It's about having fun. The leadership aspect is definitely, it's a business. There is hard work involved in that. I'm not going to mislead you. It just like anything that's worth it, it's going to take some work. But it really is fun because in my experience, an Avon business is just more fun to do with a friend. It's just more fun to do with other people. It's kind of like, I don't know, I like to shop with a friend. Unless I'm going for something really specific that's going to be exhausting, like finding a swimsuit, I like to go shopping with a friend. If I'm going to go have coffee, I want to sit and have coffee with a friend. To me, that is more fun. So effective in campaign 4, so we're in campaign 7 right now, so this means us. Effective in campaign 4, you're eligible for a promotion bonus each time you advance in rank, and a mentor bonus each time you help someone advance in rank. So a promotion bonus starts at the bronze ambassador level. So promotion bonuses range from $500 to $20,000. Whew, $20,000. That would be nice. Mentor bonuses range from $250 to $10,000. And the payments are paid out over 4 campaigns. In order to receive the full promotion payment, you must promote and perform at that title for 4 of 5 campaigns with 1 grace campaign. So I'm going to go back a slide. The first bonus right here, promotion bonus, here we go, is for bronze ambassador. So you can see under promotion bonus, it says $500. And it tells you that will be paid out over 4 campaigns. So what that means is that the campaign that you first achieve bronze ambassador, you're going to get a $125 bonus. Now I got that number by taking 500 and dividing it by 4. So let's say that campaign 8, you become a bronze ambassador. So you get $125, okay? You're also going to get a check for 3% of what your first generation sold. Now, if these are people who signed up after campaign 4 or during campaign 4, then you're actually going to make an additional 3% from what they sold. So 6% of your first generation and 3% of what your second generation sold. Your second generation would be the people that signed up under the people you signed up. Okay, so if the people you signed up were your kids, these would be your grandkids. So that's a $125 bonus. Now, not only you're going to get that, you're going to get tons of kudos from me and your district, because that is a huge accomplishment, achieving Bronze Ambassador. So let's say that you achieve that in campaign 8. And then in campaign 9, you achieve it again. So now you're going to get another $125. And in campaign 10, you fall a little short. So you don't hit it for that campaign. That's okay. You're going to get one grace period campaign. Let's say campaign 11, you hit it again. That's another $125. And campaign 12, you hit it. That's another $125. So the minimum you would get would be $125. The maximum would be $500. And that's just the very first bonus. As you can see, those bonuses go all the way up to $20,000. And then you also get mentoring bonuses when you mentor those underneath you to promote as well. Any questions so far? Okay. Oh, and just really briefly, the check that you get based off of what they sell, the 3% and the 3%, that's something you get every single campaign that you achieve at that title. Recruiting. All right, so effective campaign 4. Regardless of rank, you can earn 2 bonuses for qualified new representatives who you recruit. So when you find someone and they are a qualified recruit, you're going to get $20. Now you're going to get $50 if you are part of the Kickstart program. You would be part of the Kickstart program if you are still within your first 7 campaigns as a new representative. I don't believe anyone on this call is currently part of Kickstart. Plus, you're going to make a 3% sponsoring bonus each time the new representative submits an order. Note that this is in addition to existing generation bonuses. And as we spoke about before, there is a minimum requirement for your order to be $50 and for their order to be at least $50 for you to make that 3% in that specific campaign. Any questions so far? All right, and feel free to type into the chat box as well if you have questions there. Okay, so a qualified new recruit, what is that? How do we get this bonus from this qualified new recruit? Well, here's what it is. It is a first generation new recruit that has an order of $150 or more placed by the second campaign and paid on time. So that means their first order or their second order can be at least $150, and it's got to be paid for on time. If you're in Kickstart, you earn a $50 bonus. If you've been with Avon more than 7 campaigns, you are not in Kickstart and you earn a $20 bonus. Pretty fantastic. I mean, $20 for helping someone else with their new Avon business. So how do you become a Bronze Ambassador? Here's what you need. These are 3 really important things that you must have in order to be a Bronze Ambassador. The first requirement is $200 in personal award sales. Now, what I love about that requirement is that you have full control over that. You have control over how many brochures you get, how many people you speak to, how many people you follow up with, all of that. Can you, I think someone's line is off mute. You can please mute your line. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute the rest of these. Okay. So $1,000 in total unit sales. So your total unit sales include you and your team. And you must have 3 team members with orders. Okay, so to make $1,000 in sales, you might have to have 5 team members. You might have to have 7 team members. You might only have to have 3. It depends on the size of the orders they're placing and the size of the orders that you place. But total, it would have to equal $1,000. Hang on one second here. I thought I saw some messages in that chat box, and I did. Okay, so what are these current leadership incentives that we have? We talked a little bit about these promotion bonuses, but what else? We have the ticket to boss life. All right, every ticket is a winner. And we've seen some really cute videos on Facebook so far. I think Candy Glover had posted a video that she did. She won a $25 Town and Country gift certificate. So there's thousands of prizes and thousands of winners. And this goes on through June 19th. $100, $500, or $1,000 scratch-off bonuses, Disney vacations, TVs, Apple iPads, Avon swag, and so much more. These are scratch-offs that you get, and every single one of them is a winner. You receive one ticket to Boss Life for every personal recruit with a first or second order of $150 or more. So it's a guaranteed winner. So who has earned a ticket to Boss Life so far? In 4956, all of these representatives have earned one. Darla Carver, Candy Glover, Wanda Hook, Elsie Meredith, Donna Milton, and Autumn Moore. So we know what Candy won. I'm not sure what Darla won. I know that Wanda got an Avon, she got an Avon umbrella, and Elsie got this really cool coffee maker. I think Kelly won a Town and Country gift certificate. Brenda may have won one of those also. They did a video together, so I think I'm getting them a little confused on who got what. I think Joanne got a $50 certificate, and I'm not sure what Brenda Hart got. So some really cool stuff. Oh, Brenda Crooks also got, I think, a Kate Spade wristlet, like little wrist purse. So here's another thing that you can earn through building a team. A trip to Paradise Island in the Bahamas. Isn't that fantastic? Could do without that shark there, but otherwise I think it looks pretty good. All representatives are eligible. So this means you earn points when you sell, promote, recruit, and mentor. So here's how you earn your points. Each campaign that you have $300 in sales or more, you earn 75 points. Now this goes from campaign 3 through 9. Okay, 3 through 9. When you recruit from an Avon source, such as Alma, you earn 150 points. When you recruit from a personal source, you earn 300. Advance in leadership title, so this starts at Bronze Ambassador, you earn 1,000 points. Mentor a first-generation representative to promote achievement title. So this is when you help someone in your downline to hit at least Bronze Ambassador, 500 points. So a trip for one can be earned with 2,500 points. A trip for two can be earned with 4,000 points. Any questions so far? Feel free to type them in the chat box if you'd like, or to take yourself off mute. No? Okay. So here's who's earning points so far. Check this out. I'm just going to call out the top few. Darla Carver. Darla had better pack her bags now and get a passport. 1,600 points. And not surprising, Wanda Hook, who is Darla's upline, has 1,100. So Darla promoted in title, which gave her 1,000 points, and also gave Wanda, her upline, 500. Candy Glover, 600 points. Elsie Meredith, 600 points. Mike and Sue Keen, 450. Great job, everyone. Then 4-3-4-5, we have Brenda Crooks, 750. Anita Albagali, 600. Kathy Householder, 525. Lori Scarberry, 525. And Paula Ebert, 300. So the people that you see on here with 75, those people, well, let me take that back. There are people on here that have points just from sales. And there are people that have points just from sales who are not on here. And here's what I found. Everyone on this list is in leadership. Now, although this incentive is open to absolutely everyone, as you can see, you can't earn it just by selling. You do have to recruit or promote and title. So you do have to have a team in order to earn this. It could be that you start off without a team, but then you build one. So only people who are in leadership are actually posted on the points. So you might be saying to yourself, well, wait a minute here. I had, so many, $300 in sales for the past 3 campaigns. Why don't I have, the points that I should have? Well, if you're not in leadership, it won't show up. I would love to be on that slide, especially with the snow that we got today. It all melted, but still. All right, so all this great stuff, great money, great vacations, scratch off tickets that are all winners. Where do you start? You start with an invitation list, just like when you started with Avon and you needed to create a list of people to sell to. You're going to do the same thing for creating a list of people to join your team. Now, whether you are a titled leader who's been doing Avon for 20 years or you've been doing Avon for 20 minutes, your invitation list is equally important, and it changes over time. So who do you know that needs additional income? Who do you know who loves beauty products or would like something fun to do from home? Utilize the memory jogger, your phone, and your Facebook friends list. This is the memory jogger. It is on youravon.com if you go over to Leadership and Mentor Tools. So Leadership, Mentor Tools. So when you're making this invitation list, think about everyone you know who might love Avon products or enjoy the opportunity of selling Avon. I mean, who wouldn't? Make a contact list of people to share your excitement for Avon with. And start with the obvious: friends, family, neighbors, coworkers, and then go from there. And this is where that memory jogger is really going to help you. Keep that contact list with you at all time. Just like we keep, I keep a grocery list on my phone and I'll add to it throughout the week, okay? Think of this as your business grocery list. People really are the heart of your business. You meet new people every single day. You run different errands, you go pick the kids up from school, you might run into different people, but you do see different people every day. And if you don't, it might be because you're not getting out a lot. And really, to build your team and meet new people, you do have to get out. Talk to at least 3 people a day about Avon and see your business grow. We call that the power of 3. Now, there might be days when you talk to 10 people, and that's fabulous. The more you talk to, the more likely you are to find someone who wants to buy or sell. So the more you put yourself out there, the more confident you'll become. It's not always the most comfortable thing at first, but be brave. You don't know whose life you're going to change by offering this business. And sometimes we have no idea what someone's going through, or that they even need an additional income. We really don't know what's going on in someone else's lives. Create a 15-second intro. So something easy and quick. Maybe practice it in front of a mirror or with a family member. If you've got a child or your sister or your husband, whoever it may be, you can practice it with them. Practice and perfect your 15-second intro until it rolls off your tongue. Okay, you want it to feel really comfortable. So you can start with leading a product. What's your skin type? Dry, normal, oily, combination. We've got a new fragrance coming out. Maybe you take that fragrance with you and it's in your purse and you say, oh, what kind of fragrance do you normally wear? It could just be something that easy. It's a question that does not have a yes or no answer. Or what would extra income each month mean to you and your family? Explain how selling Avon can give them flexibility and income they're looking for. So let's use, for example, like a role play exercise. Even though we're not face-to-face, that's okay. Let's say that you are getting a burger at Wendy's and maybe it's not a super busy time. It's like 4:00 and you run in and you grab a burger and you're talking to the girl behind the counter. You can ask her, so do you work here full time? And she'll tell you a little bit about her story. Oh, I work here 20 hours a week. Got a little girl at home, whatever it may be. And then you can ask, well, what would extra income each month mean to you and your family? Would it allow you to stay home with your daughter? Would it allow you to, not be stressed out a few days before payday comes? So you can find out what kind of income they're looking for and if Avon can help them. All right, so once you've found people who are interested, how do they join your team? Getting started with Avon. So it is good to be prepared. We do have a lot of tools for you. We have samples, we have a connection card that you can put their information on. It's good to have business tools. We have a recruiting booklets. Next thing you do is you spark a conversation. Get to know a little bit about her. You can fill out a connection card, or you can just, remember a few things in your mind or put them on I use my notes on my phone a lot because sometimes I don't have all the tools with me, but that's okay. You still make it work. When she's ready, you can do it right then and there. You don't have to tell her to go home and get on her computer because a lot of people have smartphones now. So you can go down your e-store and click on where it says Boss Life or Sell Avon and have them sign up right there. They're going to immediately get a welcome email. So here's what it looks like. I took a picture of one of the representatives in the district, and I took a picture of her e-store to show you. So this is Renee McCarty's e-store. And you can see right here, it says this is Boss Life. Well, when you click on it, this is the form that comes up for someone to fill out. And then when they sign up, they immediately would go under Renee. There are 3 different starter kits. There's a $25 kit, a $50 kit, and a $100 kit. They all come with brochures, products, and samples. So what are the new representative programs? What have we got going right now? And this is really important to know because sometimes this is what helps someone decide whether or not they want to join. I've had many representatives say, I decided to join because I heard about the program to make $1,000 in 90 days. Sometimes I hear people say, I joined because it was only $25 enrollment. So different people, different reasons. So it is important to know all of this. Currently, we have a Kickstart program. Kickstart Your Avon Business, 90-day, $1,000 challenge. Need an extra $1,000? I mean, who doesn't, right? So in their first campaign, they will earn 40% on their sales. Doesn't matter how much their order is, it's 40%. They could have a $30 order. They're going to earn 40%. On campaign 2 through 7, they're going to earn 40% on sales when they reach their Kickstart sales goal for that specific campaign. They earn a $50 bonus with every qualified Kickstart recruit. We spoke about this earlier. And they earn a $200 bonus when they have 3 qualified Kickstart recruits and they have reached all of their sales goals. So a qualified recruit is a new representative with a $150 paid order during her first or second campaign. So here's how it works. This is the flyer. So they can get as many people as they want to join their team. They're going to make $50 on each one of them. And you can see that first order can be absolutely any size, and then it goes up from there. So the elevator to success is out of order. You'll have to use the stairs, one step at a time, by Joe Girard. And that really is the truth of it. Your sales business, your leadership business, they all take time. And it's the kind of thing where once you do have that business going, you still have to nurture it and help it to grow, but it's going to pay you back tenfold. So thank you all so much for attending. I'm going to stop the recording so that we can discuss some of this.